What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we'll be playing something a little bit different. I actually got this deck from Jeff Hoogland. Uh, a lot of you should know of Jeff Hoogland. If you don't, I'm going to have a link to the video that I watched on this and his Twitch because he streams so much. He's such a good Magic content creator, and I saw this deck and I was like, man, I have to play this. You know, normally I don't like net decking, and Jeff is. You know, if he puts out a deck, it tends to get attention, and it tends to be at least curated in some manner, right? Because he checks over each deck and tries to make each one at least viable. But nonetheless, I saw this deck and I was like, man, this is right up my alley, right? This is right up this channel's alley. Going wide, making a lot of tokens, sort of janky, but still very serious, and all around just fun, fun. So yeah, before we go and hop into this deck tech or deck breakdown, I would like to remind everybody, if you're just joining in, be sure to subscribe because I'm doing my intro a little bit different today. Anyways, you get an update anytime I put out a video such as this one. And if you have any suggestions for this video, future videos, or past videos, be sure to leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. Now, if you're looking to support the channel through monetary means, you can hit the join button down below the video and it'll give you a list of perks you can acquire upon joining up. And last but not least, if you're looking to pick up some Magic cards, you can go to tcgplayer.com and use the promo code the new Dr. Spilligan. Now, on to his deck tech. What is Jeff curated here for us? It's actually really beautiful, if I do say so myself. So we're playing Raise the Alarm, create a whole bunch of tokens. We're playing Woodland Champion, which is going to get bigger for each token we play, and trust me, there's going to be a lot of tokens played with this deck. We're playing Skyknight Vanguard to give us tokens very cheaply in every turn at that, and they're also attacking, so a little bit of extra attack power past just the 1/2 flyer. Playing 3 copies of Amara, Soul of the Accord, and of course we have things like Conclave Tribunal, Venerated Loxodon, and March for the Multitudes to help tap her and create those 1/1 tokens aside from just having her attacked. We have 4 copies of Hanged Executioner. This works as a twofold. One, it gives you 2 units for 3 mana, so not terrible. And then for 4 mana, you can exile Hanged Executioner, keep the 1/1 Spirit, and exile target creature your opponent controls. Or just any target creature. I guess you could exile your own. Don't know why you would, but you know, there's that. We are playing 4 copies of Lovestruck Beast because it's a 5/5 for 3 mana, which is fantastic, and its only clause is that it can't attack unless you control 1/1, and this deck is all about those little 1/1 soldiers and humans and all that good stuff, right? And furthermore, for 1 mana, you can create a little 1/1 white human, speaking of which. Moving us down, we have 2 copies of Conclave Tribunal for some all-around removal. We have 3 copies of Venerated Loxodon to make some of our 1/1s bigger. And a little side note, if you're playing Venerated Loxodon and you have a Lovestruck Beast on the board, make sure you leave one of your 1/1s as a 1/1, otherwise Lovestruck Beast can't attack. So, key little note there. We have 3 copies of Embercleave, which is one of the main features of this deck, and it's why we're playing things such as Lovestruck Beast and Venerated Loxodon, right? Because they're very big, and even Woodland Champion can really get there rather quickly. And then you put Embercleave on them, and they have, you know, they go up to a 6/6 or a 5/5, have double strike, have trample, and just really get to finish your opponent off. And because you went so wide, those last few remaining points of health should be fairly easy to take out. And then last but not least, we do have 3 copies of March of the Multitudes, because again, this is a go wide, and this is an instant speed spell that can create a whole lot of tokens. So that's going to do it for the main board. The lands are not perfect in this deck, but again, I'm going to be linking his deck and his video and his Twitch and all that good stuff, because he fully deserves credit for this. This is an awesome deck, and yeah, I just wanted to play it. I wanted to showcase it. Now, moving over to the sideboard, because he did play it in best of 3, we're going to be playing it in best of 1 because that's more my style, and I want to see how the deck runs in best of 1. There are 4 copies of a card that I am missing, and it's called Questing Beast. So, we'll go ahead and look it up real quick for anybody who doesn't know the card, and again, I don't have any, so I'm going to have to go to not collected. So, Questing Beast, 4 mana, 4/4, Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste. Obviously, it's a great target for your Embercleave, and obviously, it's a great card whenever you're playing up against those control matchups that may have Planeswalkers. Well, excuse that. that may have Planeswalkers and all that nonsense. And then aside from that, we have Thrashing Bronzedon to help take out with artifacts and enchantments, Justice Strike for some removal, Shocks for some cheap removal, another copy of Conclave over here, and I think there's another card over here that I was missing because, you know, it was 10 or 15, but I think it was one of these that I already had. Nonetheless, you can go check out his copy. We do have 1 copy of Tolsimir and 2 copies of Tristani Discordant in our sideboard. So all nice cards and a very, very fun but still competitive deck. So we're going to go and hop into our matches, and I have been playing a whole lot more standard ranks. So that's actually where we're going to be taking this deck today. There it is in the Cleave tokens. So yeah, on into a game 1. Gaius Marius. Maybe they're Roman, or maybe they enjoy Romans. Either way, it's okay. I would like to see some green mana instead of double basics, but that's fine. We'll make it work. Conclave Tribunal, not exactly what I wanted if I'm just being honest with you, game. Oh, not that one. There we go. Get my hands sorted around, make things a little bit easier. Out of the Ebon Legion, that's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie. Here's what we do. We'll get down to Woodland Champion on this next turn. It'll be alright. Yeah, I went with the Skyknight Vanguard first because here's my reasoning. We go with the Skyknight Vanguard, it can attack, creates the token, and then immediately gives the Woodland Champion the +1/+1. Had we went with Woodland Champion first, it doesn't get the +1/+1. Sure, it gets to swing in for 1 more point of damage, but that's not really a huge deal. So they decided not to pump their Knight of the Ebon Legion. Instead, they're going to play another and play a Lazatep Reaver as well. Okay, and we will be shocking this in, playing the Woodland Champion, and swinging in with our Skyknight Vanguard to make our Woodland Champion a little bit bigger. Alrighty. Now, Conclave Tribunal, where do we send this? They probably pump one of their knights, yeah? Yeah, to make sure to get that 4 damage so both of them get boosted. It's going to be a rough game because 2 Knight of the Ebon Legions out of the bat is just 3 Knight of the Ebon Legions. 3 Knight of the Ebon Legions. Heard? At this point, you're really wondering what to do, huh? Play Hanged Executioner, gives us 2 creatures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play a Venerated Loxodon afterwards, or Conclave Tribunal. I'm gonna go with Hanged Executioner, and then I'm gonna go with Venerated Loxodon. See if we can survive 1 more turn. Trying to get as many units as possible. That way we can actually start defending and hopefully taking out some of their Knight of the Ebon Legions, because otherwise this is just going to be a nightmare, right? So we can Conclave Tribunal, take out 1, Hanged Executioner, take out 2. I guess we just have to use Woodland to take out the other one, right? So they swing all in here. Obviously they pump the one that I'm going to block with Venerated Loxodon. Oh, they're only swinging with 1 here. In that case, I just leave it alone. I can take the 2 damage. They want to pump it, fine, pump it. And that's it. Okay. We can deal with this. I think. I could be very wrong, but I think we can deal with this. So if we exile this, oh, that's a bit of a pickle. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna play one of these. Makes my Woodland a little bit bigger. How much do they get? +3/+3. So Woodland needs to actually get 1 more bigger. Wow, that's crazy. We are going to tap the Hanged. We're probably going to tap the Woodland. The Woodland and the Hanged. Yeah, that makes 5. We want the 1/1 to chum block. We want the 2/2 to chum block. We're not going to... Okay, here's what we do. We go 1, leave that, right? Because Skyknight's going to create 1, 2, pay 3 here. Or we could have conclaved. We'll see. Alright, so Woodland can kill one of them. Maybe we should have conclaved. I can still conclave. Oh, it taps all my units. No, that's not really worth it. Yeah, I think I should have conclaved instead of playing that second Venerated Loxodon, now looking at it. We'll see, though. We shall see. We do have to remember our Woodland Champion's a 7/7, and we have Embercleave, so... you know, there's that. That's a whole lot of damage that's going to be able to get through eventually. Given it can live. They are swinging in with quite a lot. But on the bright side, if I block like this, right, the only thing they have to defend is their zombie army. Yep, they pump that Knight, take out my Venerated, take out the other two. But if I swing in next turn with Skyknight and put Embercleave, put Embercleave on the Woodland, that makes it go up to a 9/9. So they still have enough to kill. If I swing in with everything, that makes that only cost 2, and I could get down Woodland to defend myself. That's not good. I don't have. Whoa! I do have guaranteed lethal, right? Because they have 4. Woodland's gonna deal a guaranteed. What's 18 minus 4? 14 plus 2. Yeah. I got this. Okay, I so got this. Ooh, can't believe I almost blew that. Whoops. Alright, so swing all in. They don't even know. Gaius Marius, you don't even know. Alright, so Embercleave. And it's over. GG. Good game. Right? I'm not being cocky there, am I? No, because 9-3. Yeah, that's plenty of damage. Okay. Awesome. So, yeah, even though our opponent had 3 Knight of the Ebon Legion, which is incredible, right? That's absolutely bonkers. We're able to manage our life and still come out with the victory. I think that one turn where they only swung in with 1 Knight of the Ebon Legion might have been our turning point. Because if they had swung in with more, you know, we would have been much closer to death, would have made things a little bit tougher, maybe. But yeah, on to a game 2. HPO, not HBO, HPO. 777, rocking the Karn avatar. You know what I keep forgetting to do? Change my avatar. This is terrible. This is actually a nightmare. I woke up screaming one time because I had a hand like this. What the hell, game? Alright, take out 1 Lovestruck Beast and add 3 like decent lands. That's a great hand. Oh, what? We're going to 5. Alright, I got 3 lands. Cool. Get rid of one of these. Yes. This is a rough way to start. Okay, so opponent opens with Fabled Passage. What do they get? Forest. Okay. I am going to go ahead and play the Dwarven Mine now, because there's no way we're getting to 3 red lands. I think I literally just splashed in Dwarven Mine just to have a few extra tokens, so it's more of a, if you can get it, it's kind of nice. If not, so be it. Or did he have Dwarven Mine in his original? I think he had one of the castles, actually, instead. I think he had the rare land. So, like I said, there are a few changes here and there to the deck. But I made it as far as lands go. As far as creatures go, all the creatures, all the cards are the same in the main board. It's just my lands. I can't remember if he had any Dwarven Mines or not in his. I'm fairly sure it was the rare
This
land.
isn't a fight you can win.
Which is pretty good with Embercleave, right?
Oh, I've done the
Teferi,
thing.
doing, you know, Teferi things. Sure. Guess we'll just replay that turn there. And Teferi, if you could not bounce me this turn, that'd be much appreciated. I think we go for the Hang Executioner before they raise the alarm, right? So it gives us flyers, which can hopefully take out the Teferi. Nightpack Ambusher. So this is a Bunt Flash. Not surprising considering they have Teferi, right? Not surprising at all. Back to my turn. Go ahead and play the Hanged Executioner. Make our woodland big enough. Alright. And when I mean big enough, of course, I mean one shy of big enough. But hopefully it'll be enough to deter them from attacking Nightpack, right?
Here goes nothing.
A man can always hope. So can a woman. Anyone can really hope. They choose not to do anything. That's what I like to see, honestly. That's the kind of stuff Chance enjoys. Veil of Summer. Haven't even played anything. I don't understand that, but sure. Yeah, so I think what we do is just take these two guys and throw them there, and then we just...
That didn't pan out.
Oh, no. Almost messed up. We do need to go ahead and play this. Okay. That's fine. Probably could have also played that at instant speed, tried to take out either the Nightpack or the Little Wolf. Maybe that's what I should have done. Swung with all three at Teferi, and played Raise the Alarm when they go to block me with the 3/3 Wolf, because they probably would have, right? That's a safe assessment. Well then. Alright, so the Teferi gets taken out this turn. Fantastic. It's really a good thing for us. So we definitely need to swing it with these two, so no tapping those for Venerated Loxodon. That's that, we tap 3, but that's not really what I want to do. These marches are going to be huge when we finally get them down. So let's go ahead and go next. We are going to just swing in with these two for this turn. We'll at least slow down the Teferi. Maybe I should have Venerated Loxodon that turn. If we march, what is that? A march for 3. Venerated on 4 of them. Nah. Tell you what I want to do. I'm going to wait for their turn. Next turn, the Teferi dies. The Grazer really saved them there. So yeah, even if we had Venerated Loxodon, Teferi would be dying this turn, so I guess it doesn't really matter there. And Skyknight Vanguard is a good card to get down, so... Who knows what the better decision was. I'm sure one of y'all do, and will tell me. Sometimes I see plays in games that y'all tell me about. It's just like whenever I weigh them over in my mind, I'm like, you know, maybe this other play is better. So there's a big old Hydroid Grace. This is throw a kink in our plans. Love having kinks thrown in my plans.
I got this.
It's one of my favorite things, honestly. Okay, so I'm just talking nonsense. Ignore me. We can exile the Hanged Executioner, take out the Hydroid Graces, still deal 1 to Teferi. I think that's what we got to do, honestly. Bye-bye to that. Swinging with these two. Maybe it's finally time to just Venerated Loxodon. No. We'll stick with this. Alright, block. Deal 1. Block there. Maybe I'm playing this too cautiously. Maybe I should have already played my March of the Multitudes. Who knows? Alright, next turn, maybe a Mara Venerated, something like that.
I've got time.
I would like to at least tap Mara for Venerated, so that way later on down the road, if need be, I can always trade out a Mara for one of the 3/3 Wolves. Now, they don't have 2 sources of blue mana, which is fantastic, because it means they can't have a Frilled Mystic. Alright, that card is an absolute pain in the ass. We only have 4 mana, which is actually killing us here. Alright, so I could go here. Tap, I guess I just need a Venerated Loxodon and kill its fairy, or I could go Hanged Executioner and try to kill its fairy. Alright, let's do this and Venerated Loxodon. How about that? A wombo of combos. Alright, so Hanged Executioner. We'll just not worry about getting the +1/+1 counter on Amara. Or is that actually worth it? Seems like it almost might be worth it. This will be fun. So we are going to tap 1, 2 for sure. We're swinging in this turn with that, right? No, wait. Can't tap this one because we want to swing in with it. So we'll tap that, tap, let's swing in, tap that, and autopay. Hopefully they don't have a Sinister Sabotage. I didn't quite think about that, but that costs 2 as well, yeah. Another Night Pack. Okay, so that's kind of annoying. And I'm glad we didn't wait on the Amara because then it would have all been for nothing, right? So we'll take these 2, throw them there. Teferi will live with 1 health, but hopefully this will be nearing the end of the Teferi Reign of Terror. Teferi Reign of Terror. I like that. I like all the alliteration.
Want me to phase you out
I
of
guess
time?
it's just Teferi and Terror, but it's good, right? It's good alliteration. Anyways, HPO 777. We at least have an interesting match here, right? They're not just blowing us out of the water. Of course, Bot Flash doesn't really blow decks out of the water. It more so sits back, makes you really annoyed, builds up a huge board state, and then swings in at you in 1 turn. But we'll see if we can't overcome these odds. We can make some huge Mark the Multitude plays. And I'm thinking about it, you know? I'm really thinking about it. So let's play the Amara. Let's play the Love Struck Beast. Maybe we use Hanged Executioner or take out one of the Night Pack ambushes so they stop. They stop getting so many units so quickly, right? 'Cause that's insane. Now, how many can we make just off this? 4, 7, 8? 8's not bad. 8's certainly not bad. But tell you what I want to do. My first and foremost concern is to kill this. Kill this bastard. Also, our woodland is getting huge, so if we do draw into an Embercleave and another source of red mana, how are we getting this screwed on land? Hold up.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Be gone, Teferi. Ha ha ha. Alright, so Teferi out of the way makes me feel better. If we could draw into some red mana, draw into an Embercleave, give some. Come on. Now, if they do try to negate the woodland, it actually only buff him because, well, he has counters on him. Sure, it'll stop him from gaining abilities there, but again, it buffs him once, so.
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
Don't know if that was the best decision. Maybe should have done it on Hanged Executioner, which can actually remove something that this man enjoys, or whatever HPO is. But I do think the play is to Hanged Executioner on one of the Night Pack ambushers. Well, hold up. Because we may want to just go ahead and take out Oko, right? Oko is Broco, and it's not okay. Alright, so is that it? Is that all you got for me? Can we kill Oko this turn? Block a 2/2, 2/1, 4. No, we can't. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. But we gotta kill Oko. Absolute top priority, kill Oko. Alright? Which means we're swinging in with our flyers. I think this might be the turn of turns. No. This might be the turn that we cast our March. Or rather, cast it on their turn, right? And yes, they negated our woodland from getting any bigger, but still an 11/11 is not bad. With Embercleave, that's a 12/12 double strike trample. That's enough to end this game if they're not careful. Oh, they're blocking the one on the ground. I was like, how are they blocking 2 of my units here? Right. That makes sense. Okay, so Oko's down to 1. That means we should be able to take him out come next turn. Do we play the Love-Struck Beast? Nah. I want to go for a big march. How many can we actually do? Take out 3. We still have 3, 7. That's not even as big as what it was earlier. Well, still. Can't bide your time forever. Well, I guess you could, but I want to show them the big board state. I'm getting tired of not playing it. So we'll actually gain 8 units thanks to Amara. Or maybe I should wait for another Woodland, right? To boost up that Woodland, because that's like an immediate boost. If I create 8 tokens, it means my other Woodland would be huge. Maybe we wait. We wait one more turn. How about that? One more. Take out Oko, then go from there. My goodness, they're just going to deck themselves. 29 cards left. Go to Goose. Alright, well that's another thing to stand in the way of me and Oko. Not gonna lie, I'm not too happy about it. But Oko, you're going down, buddy. One way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. Wasn't that a song in the 90s? Y'all have to remember, whenever these songs from the 90s and the early 2000s were playing, I was just a kid, so yeah, I didn't have much say over it. It was more so my mom's taste in music, or my older cousins, or that whole run at the mill, you know. Anyways, let's just hit resolve all. They got a long turn ahead of them, almost to the end. The train is almost over. They got a lot of creatures. A lot of do-nothing kind of creatures, though. I mean, sure, a whole lot of ramp. And I'm fully expecting a huge mass manipulate at some point, right? It just kind of feels like the direction we're going in. So what do we do to stop the huge mass manipulate? Nothing really. Try to kill our opponent before they kill us, I guess. Yeah, we'll pass one more turn. Well, there's some more red mana. I'm not going to complain about it because I've been asking about it for so long. So there's a red mana. Now, next turn, Magic, I would like it if you gave me an Ember Cleave. Okay? Alright, I think we can do this. So let's see. They can block 2 of our flyers, which means 2 get through, which means Oko is dead. Alright? Oko is out of here. Unless they sacrifice their Goose. Fuck. I guess I didn't think about that. Okay, so Oko gets one more turn, right? Because they probably sacrificed to go to Goose. It's not a required unit at this point in the game. So the Goose gets cooked. No. They just let the Oko die.
Fine.
Cool.
Remain blind.
Awesome, actually. Alright. We will march on this turn. We'll do a big old march. March of the Multitudes. They're just gaining life for no reason. So, you know what? I'm kind of hungry. I think I'm going to eat something. That's not good, but it is good. Let's see what they bounce. Because it's the fairy. They're bouncing something, right? Woodland? Oh, dude. Bounce the Woodland. This is actually fantastic for us, because it means now we can rebuild the Woodland, right? We've been sitting here saying, should I play March? Should I wait? Okay. Okay. One more turn. One final turn. Do they swing all in here? Do they use their force? We'll see. If they do I care? Do I take some hits? I think I take some hits. They shouldn't swing in with their land. They probably won't swing in with their 5/5. So if they swing in with anything, it'd be their 4/4s. Swing with 4/4/4s. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. What do you got for me, HPO? Hydroid. Hydroid for 8. That's scary. But we can deal with it, right? We have the Hanged Executioner. We can do this. We can manage. So we'll send 2 units at Teferi. I guess we'll only send 1 at Nissa, but we gotta get rid of Nissa somehow too. So they still have plenty of mana actually. They're playing another Teferi. Oh boy, things are getting wild. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna bounce this time? Hanged Executioner. No, actually, you just wasted that, because, yeah, I was gonna do this anyways. But cool. Nice attempt. This is instant speed, though, so. Learned your lesson, I'm sure. Do they get to draw a card still? No, they don't. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough lesson to learn, for sure. I like this game, though. It's a long one. It's for sure a long one, but it's a good one. It's a fun one. We're managing to hang in here. We have some good plays on the up and coming. Yes, we can actually bring our Woodland right back to what he was, right? If not even a little bit bigger. That's crazy. Another Hydro Crisis. You know, HBO. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. No tax. Fantastic. I don't like doing math, and if they would attack, I would have to do some figuring out, so this is really preferred. Awesome, 2 Woodland Champions? Hell yeah. Go, go, go. Now, we can't play March of the Multitudes during the turn. We definitely want to kill Teferi, so if we swing in with 3 of our flyers, we lose all of our flyers, but we do take out the Teferi. They still have a big old Hydro Crisis that can swing in on us every single turn, though. Honestly, I still think we gotta go for it, right? We have to hit the Teferi. But then how do we deal with the Nissa? You know? Fuck. Alright. Well, dealing with the Teferi is enough to keep me happy. Why are all these 90s songs popping up in my head? Early 2000s. What song is that even? Sure, kill my Skyknight. See if I mourn over it. Alright, so that's 3 Teferis dealt with. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 1 on the board. Whew. They only have 15 cards left in their deck. Holy smokes. Alright, now we wait and we march on their turn. Right? How much can we actually march for? 3, 4, 5. We can march for 5. So it makes our Woodlands 8 8s, 9 9s. Wow. It's crazy. It's awesome. And then on the next turn, we can march for a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can draw into Emberblade one of these turns and actually do something. Please have it fight me. Oh please, have it fight me. Yes. Very nice. So now we do this. How much did I say? How much did I say this was worth? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, look at that. I can still count. Maybe getting older, but this brain of mine still works. So yeah, fight that. Don't counter it. For fuck's sakes, don't counter it. I countered it. You know what I should have done? Should have maybe played it for less and then played another march after it. That won't make it big enough, huh? Just that one little token. Not quite there. Actually, now they can swing in and just demolish me. Oh, that was a mistake. You're playing behind Flash Chance. Don't you hate that? When you play so well all game and then you make one huge mistake and you're like, of course they had the negate. They have 15 cards left in their deck. All they have left is probably Frilled Mystics and negates. Right? Fuck, I lose both of them. This is such a rough ending to such a long and just a long game. Really takes it out of you. Really takes it out of you. But this deck is fantastic, right? I mean, hell, up until I made that huge blunder, it was holding its own up against Simic Flash. So, that's good. This isn't. I think I'm going down, boys and girls. I think I'm going down. But I'm not going down without a fight. We'll throw the good game. The negate. Do I feel bad? Yeah. Do I think they earned that victory? Yeah. Do I think I deserved the loss? Oh yeah. Oh yes. If I had we tapped for what, 5? I guess there was no There was no tapping out of that, though, huh? Because they would have played both of those either way. But we didn't have to play March, which means we could have had defenders and they could have not attacked. Maybe they still did, but we would have had defenders. Of course, that could have been the end of it anyways, having taken out both of those two. Anyways, we're going to move on into a game 3 with our Embercleave tokens, and yeah, hopefully I don't make a huge old blunder again. Beware the pickle. I'm not a huge fan of pickles to begin with. You're just setting me off a little bit more down this path of untrusting. Alright, so do we go ahead and play the Love-Struck Beast? That's the question. No. Right? No? Maybe it was a yes. Maybe we go more aggro with this deck. Of course, last game was just difficult. I was trying to think if last game, if going aggro would have been the solution, but I'm not quite sure, so that's fine. March of Multitudes, pretty solid draw. Maybe I held on to my marches for too long, you know? I held on to them until they got in the game. Should have used them earlier, huh? Alright, so we'll go ahead and play the Love-Struck Beast. Little 1/1 here. Hopefully getting a little bit extra damage. Nice. Okay, so things have turned out so far alright. We are up against Abzan, so we can expect some Ritual of Suds, or just in general board wipe slash. Ooh. Ooh. That is a nice one. So here I can go Skyknight Vanguard. I definitely want to swing on my 3/3, which means I can't also get down the Venerated Loxodon. Or I do, and I just go ahead and pay it out. Go 3 more, they're down to 12. Next turn, my turn, I didn't play Big March. Alright. Fuck it. Maybe that's the wrong play, but this gives us... Here's the thing, if I'm going to play the Loxodon, I feel like playing it now is best, because it means every time we swing in with our Skyknight Vanguard, it's literally double the damage, right? So, that's my thinking there. Maybe it's not right, maybe it is. We'll see. Con wipe. So no, not right. Alrighty. Well, you know what they say. When in doubt, Love-Struck Beast it out. I don't think that's what they say, but it worked. It worked okay. I won't say it was a fantastic joke or anything, but you know, it got us there. So they're actually probably playing 5 colors, right? If they're playing Fable Row. You can only make 2. I think I'd rather go ahead and just get the Loxodon down. Yeah, but pump my creatures a little bit. Then I can march next turn for 2. That doesn't sound very good. Happily Ever After. Ooh, it's a Happily Ever After deck. And an Ethereal Absolution. That is terrifying. Okay, so they play the Happily Ever After. They go up to 18. How much damage do we deal on this turn? If I just played this for 3, we can deal 6, 6, that's 12, plus 4 is 16. That's a lot. If I play this for 3, 1, 2, 3, we can still play 1, 2. Nah, that's not really worth it. Well, 3. 1. No, again, not worth it. Okay, so let's just play this for 3. And then all attack. And then Hanged Executioner might be able to finish it out. We'll see. Ethereal Absolution, does it come down here? If it does, it takes pretty much their entire turn, right? 6 mana, they have... Okay, so it does. They have 1 mana left over. That's still game. That's still game. So, what do you do, Beware the Pickle? What do you do? They can tap Fabro for a lot of mana. You gotta remember that. But will it be enough? How many permanents? They only have 3 colors among permanents, right? White, black, green. Because it doesn't count your lands. In case any of you need to learn the easy way instead of the hard way of going out and getting Fabro and trying it out, it doesn't count your lands. So there you go. Yep, that's still game. We'll throw down a good game. We'll swing in. We'll auto pay the 2. And then we'll use Embercleave because, you know, we want to show them what we're all about. Awesome. So I'm actually super happy that this third game was super short. That second game was super long. So Beware the Pickle, picking up the victory, up into Bronze Tier 1. Maybe this is the season where I go for Mythic. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. That's going to do it for today's video, or tonight's video, however you want to say it. And of course, as always, I'll see you either later today or tomorrow. Peace.